Yeah guys, so it was a beautiful sunny day. I woke up, Rhea texted me, she was coming back from her night shift. She said she needed help carrying her stuff back home, so I brought the bicycle over. I found her at the pharmacy and I took her back home on the bicycle, loaded all our stuff up on there, put Shorty on the back and pedaled home. It's a beautiful summer day, quite hot actually. So we get home and we dropped off all that stuff. She buys all this crap that, you know, I would never buy, like kitchen towels, Kleenex, cleaning stuff. Anyways, that's her business. So we dropped all that off, and as we were going out again, we saw one of our neighbors, and the dog looked really hot, and he was inside the back of a van, and the guy was, you know, sitting next to his dog, giving it water. And so it was a Dalmatian, and I actually used to have a Dalmatian, and I brought my Dalmatian to Japan when she was 12 years old, and she had really bad arthritis. She was incontinent in her later years, and I took care of her until she passed away. So I know a lot about old dogs, I know a lot about Dalmatians, and I wanted to talk to the guy, see if I could help him. So I walk up to him and, you know, I stick out my hand. I'm like, hey, what's up, dude? Nice to meet you. So the way he reacted was, you know, a reaction I get from people here sometimes. It was just like what? Like, why are you talking to me, you gaijin? Like, what's going on? I don't even understand what you're saying. They're actually so thick-headed that if you speak Japanese to them sometimes, they think you're speaking English, and that's why they can't understand it, even though you're speaking their language. Because they're so deep in their mind, have up these walls that a white person can only speak English, that if you speak Japanese, they're thrown off. So that pissed me off, and then Rie came down and he immediately like zones into her. He's married, by the way. I met his wife, nice lady. Rie comes down and he just zones in on her and he starts talking to her like all normal, you know. And so then I tried again. I'm like, okay, well maybe, you know, maybe I was speaking too fast. I'll give him another shot. So I'm like, yeah, bro, I used to have a Dalmatian actually, and my dog had arthritis just like your dog has, and his dog couldn't walk, and somebody had file a complaint against them the other day and passed around a flyer to every apartment saying, if you have pets and they're noisy, please try to control your dog's noise because it bothers everybody. That's the way they make complaints here in Japan. They won't directly complain to you. They'll notify everybody in that apartment complex if there's a problem with one person, just so that they don't single any one person out. So his dog had been, you know, howling and barking, and now I know why, because it couldn't stand up on its own. So I guess when they were not home, the dog was stressed out and worried. So, you know, this guy was being a dick, and I tried talking to him again. And I said, hey man, you know, I used to have a Dalmatian and had arthritis, and you know, I was gonna share all my knowledge with him and be compassionate for his situation. I could have imparted a lot of knowledge, help, love, camaraderie with this guy, but he just looked right through me and he's like, oh yeah. And then he was like just interacting with Rie like all like, you know, excitedly and stuff, and I was just like, fuck you, man, you know. It's like, whatever, you know, that's what you're gonna experience living as a foreigner here in Japan. Not everybody's like that. There's always a sense of like a wall between us and you, gaijin, no matter how friendly they are. And a lot of people who follow these Japan channels and Japan vloggers, they think that when they come to Japan, everybody's gonna want to be their friend, and they confuse politeness with genuine kindness. Because I can say that, yeah, Japanese people are very considerate and polite, but are they genuinely friendly? No, I don't think so. No, just as a whole. You know, been here a long time, and you know, how many friends have I made who I really felt that wall was completely gone and I was, you know, speaking to somebody on really true terms? Only a handful. Only a handful. Anyways, that's my story for today. The little clips that you saw in this video will be in my full hour-long videos of my everyday life in Japan. So look forward to that, guys. Of course, you can all see that on my Patreon page, but I'm not gonna harp about that. When we do hit 100 patrons, I am gonna vote to open up the comments again or not and do a live event. So if that interests you and you want to help out, go check that out. Hope you're having a good one. See you in the next video.
No, there was a time when we never let go.